Hi everybody, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Monday, August 16th. Currently it's 73 degrees. High today's 84. Chance of rain 60%. It obviously rained overnight. Humidity's 90%. It's getting ridiculous, the humidity. Wind is at 0. Air quality's 39. That's good, in the good range. Yeah, I get tired of this humidity. The humidity goes down some as the day goes on, but it'll still be like, 50, 60%. So it's just too high. I'm trying to fix that. Everybody's looking pretty good in here. Yep, everybody's looking over here. That okra's starting to shape up a little bit. Everything else is about the same. But I can see those peppers turning red. Can't wait to try one of those. I've never seen one that big before. Well, there's a nice one in there. That one looks a little bit better. I see some blooms up here on top. Another little one right there. So I don't know. Maybe they'll make it. This one doesn't look so great. Right here. And this one's hanging in there. I don't see any more blooms on it. Just these two tomatoes. Right here. There's one turning right there. Hi, kitty. How are you doing? How are you doing? Shay, you taking a nap in the window again? I don't see any more ripening. There's more tomatoes back in there though. I think the beans, I may as well probably get these beans out soon. I don't see any more really. There's a few blooms. I don't think they're going to produce much. I'm really just saving the seeds, kind of letting them go. Why is this knocked over kind of? Oh, I see. Let me let it lean over this. Like that. Just leaning over because there's a bunch of banana peppers in here. Yep. Plenty of them. There's another one getting that stuff there on it. I don't know why. They didn't do that all summer. They haven't done that. So everything's looking about as it should be for this time of year. I'm surprised there's more tomatoes growing. You watching? You think I'm talking to you, kitty? She probably does. Huh? Say. You sleepy? The sun's a little bit too much on these cucumbers to be, sprouting. I don't think they're going to do anything. I'll be surprised. It's just been too hot, too sunny all day long, and they just, when you start them in spring, the temperature is much lower. So I don't think they're going to do anything. It was just I just thought I'd try it, and see if they would do anything. But I don't think they will. But that's okay. Pretty soon I'll be planting fall stuff. There's my one okra. Oh, when it'll be ready. There won't be much eating on one okra. I'm hoping more will grow. As far as the tops of the carrots are really looking good. You can see they're nice and full. So I'm hoping that they'll grow, underneath the ground like they're supposed to, get bigger because they're small. See now how that one's looking? And then this one's over here is turning, and that one is too down there. So, should be having them sometime. There's another one starting to turn. So they're all going to start turning at once, and then I imagine these here will. These are the same as this one. Yeah, that okra's starting to look a little better. That zucchini looks fairly good, and that okra. Maybe they'll grow now that they got some more sun, since I took out that black beauty. I harvested a bunch of these, as y'all saw yesterday. I'm not sure how big these black ones are supposed to get. I don't want them to over-ripen here. That one's pretty decent size. There's another big eggplant. No female flowers this morning. I don't know. I'll be transitioning to the fall garden before you know it. There's a rabbit watching me. Hi there, Mr. Rabbit. There's a little fellow. I can walk pretty close right up to a rabbit. They don't seem that scared of me. Wow, these are growing like crazy, y'all. Look at that. Hi there. How are you? You better get out of the open there. There's hawks around here. Come and get you. I don't understand these people just quit. They just quit mowing their yard back here, y'all. These people used to have it. They used to have their yard mowed every week by a company. Would come in. I don't know if something's happened or what, but they're not mowing. They just quit mowing. It looks like their front yard's the same way. It sure is. I don't know. They used to take care of all their plants they had over there. You can see that brick wall. I mean, like that brick. There used to be all kinds of, well, there is all kinds of plants in there. They're like house plants, you know, but I mean, it's all landscaped. And just letting it go. I don't know what's happened. Something's going on for them not to have it mowed. It's getting pretty bad. I think what it is the owners got, you know, they were really old, and the man, he owned a business, a block, like, you know, concrete bricks and blocks and stuff, and it's a block company. I've already been out there, and you know, they just got old, and I don't know if he might have passed away or something, but I have a feeling that the owners are probably, if they're both alive or whatever, they're probably in a nursing home, because you never see them over there. So I think either the son or daughter, one of the sons or daughters, is living in there with their family, and, you know, not for sure which one owns it, but they're probably in there, and the original owners are gone. They probably inherited that house, or I mean, they gave it to them or whatever, and they're just not they're not keeping up with it like they did. That's a shame. It's a beautiful house. Okay, let's see here. The thumbnail. Oh, y'all, I got real hot last night in the kitchen because I had to bake the pork chops, the center cut chops, and I had to bake my zucchini casserole. I microwaved the pasta stuff. It was in a steamable, it was bird's eye steamable pasta and broccoli. I think it, you know, had cheese sauce in it. And I did add some cheese on top of the, underneath the herb cubes, or the Pepperidge Farm, you know, stuffing cubes. I put some under it, some cheddar. And I'm glad I did, because it was a good addition. But it was really good, you know, the zucchini stuffing casserole that I made. I used that Progresso Parmesan breadcrumbs to bread the pork chops, and of course the pasta and broccoli was steamable bird's eye, but it was delicious. I mean, I wished I had made that before all this zucchini we've been using and you know, freezing. We got plenty froze too, so we can make it again even in the winter. But that stuff was so good, y'all. I think there's still some left, but oh gosh, it was good. And the pork chops, of course. So that comes to today's question. I don't have a question every day. Sometimes I don't think of one in time. But have you ever made a casserole with zucchini? A lot of people make them with yellow squash. Here comes all the birds. There's all kinds of them. Yeah, have you ever made a casserole with zucchini? There'll be a Kroger haul today. We went over there yesterday to get the stuff to make the zucchini casserole and stuff, and we're gonna make, or I'm gonna make, well, Joy will help me get it ready. I'm gonna make some chili today in the crock pot, because the crock pot doesn't make the kitchen hot. So we're gonna have chili, and we're supposed to have it. We may change our mind or something, I don't know. We're supposed to have chili and cornbread tonight. Okay, possibly, if nothing else happens, I got almost enough questions for Ask My Tablet. I could go ahead and do one. If I don't do anything else today, I'll do an Ask My Tablet. I'm just not getting a lot of views on there. If y'all haven't ever watched Ask My Tablet, please check it out, because it's a really good show, and it's just not that many people watch it, you know, lots of times, but I hope it gets a better audience. But it's fun, and you can learn a lot of things in it. and it's funny, and you never know what Alexa is going to say. Okay, so I think I'm ready for what? All right. Let me fix this and get me a drink of coffee. Okay. Well, is that the first one? Okay. What is a watershed? A watershed is an area of land that drains and channels all of the water from rainfall and snowmelt into streams, rivers, or other outflow points. A watershed, also called a drainage basement or catchment, may vary in shape and size. The largest watershed in the U.S. is the Mississippi River watershed. What is a tidal bore? A tidal bore is a natural phenomenon where an incoming tide creates a wave of water that travels along a river, causing water to flow against the river's current. Bores are relatively rare and usually only occur in areas with huge water level differences between low and high tide. They also create a loud roaring noise. Water cuts in West U.S. to hammer Arizona farmers. Climate change and demand will prompt the first mandatory water supply cuts to nearly 40 million people who depend on the Colorado River. The Arizona farmers are likely to have the brutal hit from this water shortage. These cuts are arriving earlier than expected, as drought has also led reservoirs to dip historic lows across the West U.S. This is world's deepest known freshwater cave. The Hranice Abyss in the eastern Czech Republic is the deepest known freshwater cave on the planet. The complex system of tunnels extends through the earth. Researchers have estimated it to be 1,000 meters deep. Interestingly, the cave's end or bottom have not been found yet, hence it is believed to be much deeper. Wow. What is terraforming? More fictional than real, terraforming translates to earth forming. It's an artificial process of altering a hostile environment to be suitable for human life. Although it's purely hypothetical, it has been gaining ground recently. Many people believe it might be beneficial to terraform Mars or Venus due to increasing climate change on Earth. What's U.S.'s most popular summer foods? That looks good. Applegate Farms, that's the ones that make that bacon, I believe, surveyed over 2,000 Americans on their summer eating habits. As per the survey, hot dogs and hamburgers are the most preferred summer foods. Ketchup is the top-rated condiment among 63% of them. Majority of them associated hot dogs and hamburgers with summer activities and venues such as backyard barbecues and amusement parks. Well, if a burger looks like that, I'll take one. Ever visited California's, Lassen Volcano National Park? Beautiful. Lassen Volcanic National Park in Northern California is a lesser-known wonderland in the western U.S. It has the most splendid volcanic landscapes spanning around 166.33 square miles. It's the only national park in the U.S. with all 4 types of volcanoes: shield, composite, cinder cone, and plug dome within park boundaries. You don't think about all these volcanoes in the U.S., but they're there. NASA designs the next Mars helicopter. NASA has published a white paper detailing a design for the next helicopter to fly on Mars, following the Ingenuity helicopter. The roboticists have sketched out the Mars Science Helicopter, a 66-pound hexacopter capable of collecting samples from Mars. Unlike Ingenuity, MSH would carry and deploy scientific payloads on Mars. The deadliest tsunami in recorded history. An underwater earthquake of 9.1 magnitude struck the Indian Ocean near the coast of Indonesia on December 26, 2004. This triggered the deadliest tsunami ever recorded. It hurled a giant column of water into coastlines, destroying chunks of the Indian Ocean shoreline. It wreaked damage on 14 countries and killed nearly 230,000 people in just hours. Wow. There you go, a mosquito. This is the last one. 7.2 quake shatters Haiti, 304 dead, 1,800 injured. A sturdy 7.2 magnitude earthquake hit southwestern Haiti on Saturday, killing nearly 304 people and injuring almost 1,800 others. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the quake's epicenter was about 78 miles west of the capital of Port-au-Prince. Prime Minister Ariel Henry declared a 1-month state of emergency for the whole country. All right, everybody, that's it for today's Tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope you'll press the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Got a little tongue-tied there. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I'll be seeing you later on. God bless.